In this video, I am going to do the technical analysis of Dow Jones Industrial Average Index for the week commencing from 14th of June 2021. This is the weekly chart and these are the weekly candles. In the week of 1st of June, this candle was formed and it was a bearish hammer but in the bull direction. And in this week, the week that commenced from 7th of June 2021, it was supposed to move up. But there was a news in the market that last weekend, there was this meeting in UK of the G7 nations, and they decided to increase the corporate tax rate and to fix it at 15%, the corporate tax at 15%. And this news, it impacted the giants of the stock market, because the logic is simple. The logic is that whenever there is an increase in the corporate tax, that means the profit of the company will decrease. When the profit of the company will decrease, that means the stock price of the company will come down. And when the stock price when there will be a fall in the stock price, then of course there will be a fall in the price of the index. And this was the reason why this week, this particular candle, it was red because of that particular news. However, the market is still supposed to move up because the S&P 500 index is supporting the bull trend. And if the S&P 500 index is supporting the bull trend, then there are chances that the Dow will also support the bull trend. And if not, then the Dow will be sideways. The more clear picture of Dow Jones will be seen on the daily chart. Now, if we talk about the technical indicators on Dow Jones Industrial Average chart, then we have these moving averages, but there is no change in the pattern of the moving averages on the weekly chart. So the moving averages on the weekly chart are clearly supporting a bull trend. And if we talk about the Ichimoku, no, the Dow Jones on the weekly chart is not supposed to hit the Ichimoku anytime in this month, means in the month of June. It may touch Ichimoku in the month of July or August, only when there will be some correction in the market. But until then, there are no chances that Dow Jones is going to hit the Ichimoku on the weekly chart. Also, if we talk about the support and resistances here on the Dow Jones chart, then we have this very heavy support at 33,600. This 33,600 is very heavy support. And then we have resistance is at 35,700. So we have 35,700, this resistance. And then we have intermediate support where the market, you can see the market like these 3 and 2, this 5 candles here on the intermediate support, and it is at 34,500. So these are the support and resistances for the coming week in case of Dow Jones Industrial Average Index. Now, if we talk about some more indicators here, then the stock RSI is bearish. Stock RSI is bearish, or you can say better that stock RSI is getting bearish, but it is not fully bearish. Fully bearish, it will be considered only when the K channel is less than 50. But as of now, the K channel is at 61. The MACD is marginally bearish. MACD is marginally bearish. The momentum is in favor of the bulls. Momentum is favoring the bulls. So other than the stock RSI and the MACD, all of the technical indicators are supporting a bull trend in the Dow Jones Industrial Average Index on the weekly chart. Now let's validate the same on the daily chart. We are here on the daily chart of Dow Jones Industrial Average Index. On this daily chart, if you see that there were these 5 candles. On this daily chart, if you see that there were these 5 candles, and all of these 5 candles are bearish in nature. However, the closing of these candles was above the moving average, not below the moving average, but above the moving average. So we cannot say that there is a possible bearish movement in the market that is supposed to happen on Monday or on Tuesday. It may happen. What could happen is that the market may come down, and then in the second half, the market may rebound, because the closing of the candles on the daily chart is above the moving average. So we need to see whether the market closes on Monday and Tuesday above the moving average or below the moving average. The market will be bearish only when it closes below the moving averages, and if it closes below all of these three moving averages on two consecutive days, then for sure the market will come down heavily, else the market is going to move up. And if we see here the pattern of the moving averages, then this pattern supports the bull trend. This is a bull pattern. These moving averages are supporting the bull pattern, or the bull trend. And if we talk about the Ichimoku, then yes, then the market is in Dow Jones Index, then the Dow Jones Index may touch the Ichimoku, the boundary of the Ichimoku, and then may bounce back. So what possibly could happen is that either on Monday or on Tuesday the market may come down in the first half, and then after respecting the Ichimoku, the boundary of the Ichimoku, it may rebound, and finally it will close above the moving averages. And if this doesn't happen, and if it closes below the moving averages, then wait for the next day and see what happens on the next day. If on the next day again if it closes below the moving averages, then for sure there will be the bear market, the consolidation, and then the correction, and if not, then a bull market. And if we see some other technical indicators here, then on the daily chart, the stock RSI is heavily bearish. Stock RSI is supporting the bearish trend. MACD is also supporting the bearish trend, and there is no momentum in the market. So the moving averages are supporting the bull trend, the stock RSI and the MACD are supporting the bear trend. And the same confusion is seen on the weekly chart here. So what I suggest is that it will be better to wait and watch, like what happens on Monday and Tuesday. And if on Monday the market closes above the moving average, then for sure the market will move up. No doubt, there is no doubt about that. And if on Monday the market closes below the moving averages, then wait for Tuesday, because the market must close below the moving averages on 2 consecutive days. And if that does not happen, then there are chances that the market will bounce back, the market will move up. Okay guys, so this was my technical analysis of Dow Jones Industrial Average Index for the week commencing from 14th of June 2021. Should you wish to participate in my stock market programs, then I have given the links of these programs in the description of this video.